Titus chapter 2, verse 3. Presbytidas hos autos en katastemati hierapres me diabolus me oino palo dedulamenas kalo didaskalus. So reading through that in the New American Standard and also highlighting as I go. So we have older women likewise are to be, and again this are to be is an implied ani because it's not restated, but previously we saw ani up here. So the likewise here is kind of functioning to remind you of, verb. Likewise, they are to be, and this is supposed to be a square bracket, not a character here. So, older women likewise are to be reverent, hierapres, in behavior. NASB supplies there to this, so in their behavior, which is implied. To say reverent in behavior, you'd get the idea. Not malicious gossips, nor enslaved to much wine, teaching what is good. So, just working through those again, this is a word very similar to the older man seen in verse 2. So, now we're the flip side of that. Older women are to be in behavior, prepositional phrase modifying and limiting what's being talked about here. They are to be reverent, and this is almost a priestly word, as commentators note. It has a religious or reverential sense. So DBL says religious, pertaining to proper reverence, worthy of reverence. So they are to be, there's almost a holiness to this conduct. They're to be reverent in their conduct. And then me diabolus here. So me, the negative, the negator, seen twice here. Not diabolus, slanderous. The connection here is, of course, to the devil, the one who is a slanderer and who is malicious. So it's connected to the devil. The way that the NASB translates it is a malicious gossip. I think slanderous captures that idea, not a slanderer, one who slanders. But malicious gossip conveys it, but a slanderer is the idea. And then not too wine, too much, so not too much wine. And then dedulamenos, there we go, dedulamenos, not enslaved. So this is where we get the word, where the noun form doulos comes from, slave. So not having been or being enslaved is the perfect form of this participle. So verb perfect passive participle. So to have been enslaved, not to have been enslaved by wine, so or to wine. So they're not to be drunkards, very similar to the instructions given to elders. And then kala didaskalus is a really cool compound word. You may recognize its constituent parts. Kalo is kalos, good, beautiful, and then didaskalos is teaching. So teaching the things that are good. This is also a part. It's not a participle. It's an adjective. This adjective is in the same case as diabolus. So it's still in parallel with they are to be. What are these older women to be? They are to be good teaching, or teaching what is good. This is something that has come up before when sometimes it's questioned and taken to an extreme that women shouldn't even be teaching other women. And this is a verse that is directly and clearly contrary to that concept, that women absolutely are to be teachers. They're just not to teach or exercise authority over men, as Paul directed, which is different than saying that they're not to be teachers at all. Actually, they are commanded to be teachers, not only to be teachers, but to be teaching what is good. And in context, what is good is also what we saw earlier. It is that which is sound, hugianuse. So they need to be teaching what is sound, teaching what is good. And the next verses are going to unpack what that looks like to be instructing in that sense, and how that's supposed to unfold, and who they're supposed to be teaching those things to. So that is Titus chapter 2, verse 3.